So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion.
Hello,
the game yet to kick off. The excitement
match.
already palpable. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. Well, we're on the way.
The midfield three, Peter, I think are going to be key in this lineup because it's a very expansive system.
Yeah, it certainly looks a very front-footed approach.
It is, and with the front three, especially the wide men, running at and beyond.
Oh, great header! Superb goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
Oh, super header, wonderfully acrobatic.
Yeah, a diving header is always a pleasurable sight, and that was just about perfect.
Barcelona are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Van Bommel. And it's Hernandez. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Played in. Rodri tries to clear. Bastoni, that's really nicely played. Hernandez crosses. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Barcelona are behind here, despite their domination of possession. Neymar.
Barcelona really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
And here's Neymar. Nicely aimed pass. He's got away. It's a good run, this. One that is high in energy. Wonderful save by Martinez. Van Dijk attempts a clearance. That's headed upfield. Thuram. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
David Villa is onto this.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Now it's Neymar. Nicely shaped ball. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Not the most convincing of passes. Threads one in. Kvaratskhelia. It's a good run down the right. He is through here.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And he's in on goal. And he's there to get it away. Nice looking ball. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe making good progress. Oh, that's fabulous. And it's played into the middle. Czech claims it. Safe hands. Now it's Villa. That's a good ball out wide. Kvaratskhelia picks it up out wide. And he's managed to get free. Cross into the box. And he's managed to get rid. That's the end of the first 45. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
And
Barcelona unable to get back onto level terms before half-time. They trail 1-0.
Thank you very much.
Well,
for
obviously
your
things
cooperation.
are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves. Too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
So that was the first half and we will be back with the second half shortly.
Substitution on the field. Number 4, Neymar. Number 15,
Gets us going once more.
Bellingham.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Real chance! And that's in! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
And in a trice, the substitute has scored already.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Time for a change in personnel. David Villa being applauded off here, having made a sizable contribution.
He's sharing a smile or two as he's leaving the pitch, Peter. I think his contribution is widely appreciated.
Tries to pass it through. He's in a great position here. And he was alert to it. Not the most accurate pass. Costa Curta calmly anticipates. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Aguero! That's another chance! Relentless! Just relentless! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Oh, he was definitely fully focused on that, Peter. His reaction and anticipation got him there when everyone else was spectating.
And he's done it again, he's got his second. A case now of... He's having a pop! Oh, it's come off the upright. He's shifted it to the flank. Gerrard. Oh, he's found support out wide. He has found a way through. Shoots! Wonderful save by Martinez. And that has forced the very best out of the keeper.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Bellingham gets it away. And the whistler's gone for a reckless challenge there. Well, that's a booking, always looked it.
Substitution in progress.
Rodri does really well to win the ball there. Driving on and making good progress. Barcelona have now used up all but one of their substitution windows. And he is going into that little black book.
Well, what goes through a player's head at times like that is a mystery to me.
Van Bommel wins the duel this time. Great vision. He's picked his way through. That's good play. Well read, and the danger is averted. And he can thump it away. Haaland absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Van Bommel. Always goal side. Great chance! And that is high.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence. The final 5 minutes. Nicked it back promptly. Yamal, that is good pressure, just hounded him off it.
Minutes has been indicated.
Mbappe, and there's green grass ahead of him. Oh no, what has happened here? Gerrard. Van Bommel. Well, played right into his path. Well, there's the clearance. Time and again they are repelled. And the referee brings it to a close. Barcelona cannot spin this any other way. They came up against opponents who were thrilling. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Some terrific scenes here in Barcelona. My goodness me, it's made even better by 100,000 supporters in full voice. We are just getting started. Now it's Yamal. Oh, good-looking ball. Over to the right flank. There's a look up and a header! Oh, it's come loose. And it's been hooked away. And it's Hernandez. Hernandez with the delivery. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Now it's Forlan. Very nicely done, good spot that. It's an inviting looking ball that. That's been cut out, well played. Still goalless. Now it's Haaland. Threads one in. Now it's Messi. Neymar. Neymar! He's got away with one there. And it's Olmo. Mbappe. This is promising. Forlan is herring after that one. Mbappe. The pass is intercepted. Pepe has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. Aims beyond the defence. Cleared away. And he's in on goal! Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. And anyone who's joined us late, I can confirm that in terms of goals, at least you've missed nothing.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Now it's Mbappe. Towering header! Harmlessly behind. Now it's Haaland. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Cannavaro. And it's Pepe. Quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Well, at least the defence can look back on a job pretty well done so far, Peter. I think they've squeezed the play quite well and they've been relentless in their pressing. So the energy levels have looked good.
Well, it's been a half that hasn't lacked suspense or intrigue. It's only lacked goals. 0-0 at the break. The second half is up and running.
Barcelona are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
Cannavaro makes the interception. Pepe. Petit. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Neymar has an approach to the game which is pretty much shoot on sight. He's on it, shapes to shoot! And the keeper couldn't hold it. And he hits the net. And He's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, you might think I'm being a bit harsh, Peter, but I just can't help the feeling that the keeper should have done a better job. Full stop.
The attendance for this
Barcelona
match
have penetrated for the first time.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Now it's Mbappe. And it's Olmo. Danny Olmo crosses. I think that's a corner. Yes, it is.
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 10.
They've got a healthy
Messi.
number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Alexander-Arnold goes short. Oh, shooting chance! And that's a good finish. And this is getting better and better. That is a super smooth goal, beautiful manoeuvring of the ball, and splendid authority in the finish.
Speed of thought, speed of action. That's another really clever finish.
So that's 2 now without reply.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Cracking ball. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. He's had a shot! Relentless! Just relentless! Up by 3. They have their boot on the throats of their foes. And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Coming on the field is Robert Lewandowski. Substitution for Barcelona.
So a bit of a revolving door here. Lots and lots of changes. He got amongst the goals here, and now he takes his leave.
It's good to see that, Peter. He put in a very good day's work, and you can't do a lot more. It's a well-deserved rest.
Has a look up and drives it forward. And reclaimed it in a trice. Olise. Mbappe. Can he get on the end of this?
Six added minutes has been indicated.
Yamal. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. And he can thump it away. Havertz. There's the shot! And with the goal at his mercy, a dreadful miss.
Substitution in progress.
Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur. Forlan picks it up from the goal kick. Tries to play it through. Oh, good take in a good area.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And with that, the end. So a real showpiece win. This lot was simply far too clever for their opponents, and despite their best endeavours, it has ended in an easy win. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his...
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. A fabulous show of vivid colour and vocal cords. The new look Camp Nou at its best. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff. Well, now the opposition are going to have to find something pretty special to stop Lionel Messi. Takes a shot! Goal! Barcelona! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Cambodia are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. While facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. So just a one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Can he get it through? He's onside! Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. That is good alertness. Bellingham, this looks promising. Dani Olmo! And another try! And there's a goal! They are purring, truly purring. Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
Barcelona are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up. Something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, just the keeper now! Real chance! Yes! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass, and we've got it here, Peter. The defence might want to have a good look at themselves as to how they let it happen.
A case now of complete control.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Bruno Guimaraes. Barcelona have scored 2 quick goals here. Good ball, good take. He's found a way through. Good claim, no margin for error there.
Mbappe clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do everything his way.
It's Neymar! It's run loose, who's going to get there? Alexander on, and a header! Arrived on cue, but fluffed his line. He is through here! There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And the whistler's gone for a reckless challenge there. He knew what was coming, that's a yellow card.
Well, sometimes a loose foul can trigger a completely different spell of play, and it makes even less sense.
Messi receives it in a good position here. Dani Olmo can see things others simply cannot. Mbappe is onto this, pinches it off him. Dani Olmo, Bellingham. And here's Haaland.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Now it's Haaland. Is there any support? He might not need it. And that brings the first half to a close. Well, who would have thought it? A huge chasm between the two teams already, and it might grow even wider in this second half.
Well, they're in a great position, Peter, so why stop now? I would say keep going, keep at it. They've done everything right so far, so they'll want to keep things that way.
Barcelona producing a nigh-on perfect 45 minutes. It's 3-0. And so the action is resumed. And here's Haaland. Ball swung, he's rising! Final touch was poor. Bruno Guimaraes. Messi. Mbappe with 2 goals already to his name. He has found the way through. Played up towards the front line. Well, he's hit it long, but astray. This game already looks like a fait accompli. Van Dijk. Lovely ball and a real chance now. He's had a shot!
The attendance for this match was
That is decidedly lacking.
Barcelona certainly looks sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Fermin. Fermin proves just a little bit too strong. Camavinga. Out of play for a goal kick. Now it's Mbappe. And it's Messi. Simeone. And here's Mbappe. And he's managed to get free. Van Dijk.
Well, that was well positioned and well picked.
Fermin! And somehow he's managed to miss it.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 7, Bellingham.
So we have movement on
Number
both benches.
18, Erling Haaland.
Bruno Guimaraes
Coming on the
picks it up
field,
from the goal kick.
Number 22, Bruno
Knocks it into
Fernandes.
space.
Robert Lewandowski.
And it's been hooked away.
Substitutions taking place. Substitution for Barcelona. Number 11, Dani Olmo. Coming on to replace him is number 6.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
Substitution.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And he's got the beating of his man. And the shot! Well, now, and the keeper couldn't hold it. And that's in. They are playing them off the park. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
That's smart play from him, actually, Peter. That goal was all about positioning. He knew instinctively where to be should the keeper have gotten a little jittery.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
This is a gloriously greedy performance. Turns back here, probably the best option. Pacho. Just 5 minutes left. And here's Lewandowski. He's going for goal! Molina.
There will be 3 minutes
Diop.
added time.
Pacho. Yamal is onto it in a flash. And it's Molina. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, good spread. He's shifting through the gears here. He's in a good position here. Can he finish? It is close, but that is the last of it. Barcelona really have hit the heights. A tour de force that has... Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So straight into the action. Milan have gone with a 4-5-1, Jim.
Well, most teams that use this system, Peter, will work it in a way where, yes, they'll have a 4-5-1 shape off the ball and ideally a 4-3-3 shape on it. We often see that 4-1-4-1 shape too, and that has an obvious flexibility about it. It's a popular managerial selection because of that. It's just extremely flexible with all the numbers I've mentioned.
Deftly away. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Dani Olmo is onto this. Oh, that's a fine interception.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Alexander-Arnold, who's short. Shoots! Oh, it rattles the bar. Milan are looking to go forward now. Alexander-Arnold. Bastoni calmly anticipates. Now it's Haaland. No goals as yet. And here's Haaland. Passing is crisp and sharp. And it's Hernandez. Look at the... And a chance! Oh, the ball's come loose here. Lovely bit of skill. Alexander-Arnold plays it in. Neuer. Oh, what has happened here? Played it again. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper. Milan couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. Alaba. Now it's Mbappe. Engages and forces him off the ball. Still waiting for the game's first breakthrough goal. Neymar. Neymar! It's off target and by quite a way.
Barcelona really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Now it's Messi. Now he's got space here. No luck with that dink over the top. Alexander-Arnold gathers from the goal kick. Distributed tidily. Great vision. Martinez gets his hands on it, and that brings the first half to a close. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Solid, very solid, actually, Peter. They haven't made much of an impression at the other end, but defensively I think they've got an awful lot right, completely nullifying their opponents. Now they just need to focus on getting a little more creative.
So at the halfway stage, we still have deadlock, the score 0-0. Back on the way then.
Barcelona clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
He's picked his way through. And now they can clear their lines. Oh, there's a probing ball. Now it's Mbappe. Over to the right flank. Messi. Oh, that's neat. Alexander-Arnold with the delivery. Van Dijk tries to clear. Alexandro. Up towards the hour mark and still no goals. De Bruyne looking for the chance to skim one in from range. Oh, that's a key interception. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Nice interception, well timed. Looking for options for move. Big chance! And that's a good finish. How they've waited, now they have it. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Barcelona have penetrated for the first time.
Look, experienced voices need to be heard now, along with good purpose and urgency, and they can get right back into this.
Haaland. Haaland proves just a little bit too strong.
Substitutions taking place.
Lofted in. Good read, needed to be. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
There's a lot of football still to be played, Peter, so ideally they need to...
Bruno Fernandes!
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Quality ball. Alexander-Arnold. That's good vision. That's gone all the way through to the keeper. Now this could be a chance. Oh, that's... Oh, shooting chance! It's hit the upright.
Barcelona nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
Aimed at the far side. Neuer deals with that nice and simple.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Into stoppage time, very little left on it. Mbappe! He's found a way through. He's having a shot! It's a goal! And there we have it, the 2-goal cushion. And that really is so impressive.
The goal scorer for Barcelona, number 9.
And that is that. Barcelona can probably lay claim to the title of having been the better side here. Certainly more results driven as they went about their business in Anif. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. We are just getting started. And he's running through. Engages and forces him off the ball. Tries to play it through. Neymar. Incoming, tries a shot! And that is wildly off target. And here's Mbappe, and he's being shifted off it. And it's Olmo.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Can he get it through?
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Barcelona, so far, providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Dani Olmo can see things others simply cannot. Neymar. He'll try from distance! But he's left disappointed.
Neymar really looked as though he had chosen correctly then, and yet we quickly realised he hadn't.
Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you.
Haaland! That was superb goalkeeping.
Haaland is offering a wry smile there.
The Rossi cuts out the pass. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Olise. Here's Haaland. Neymar. Dani Olmo. Driving forward. Played out to the left flank. Now it's Dani Olmo. And a chance! Goal! Barcelona! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
So the first moment of real significance.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Oh, they could be caught out here. He's shifting through the gears here. Goes for a shot! And that's a tidy finish. They are purring, truly purring. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down, but they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Shot a goal! It's loose and there's a race. It's a decent watch, a frantic watch. It is half-time. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, Peter, at 2-0, you're faced with the choice of just trying to see the match out or forcing the issue even further. I'd always be inclined to go for the latter, go for a third, especially with a full half of football still to play.
Barcelona sitting pretty here. 2 goals putting them into the driving seat. So straight into the second half. Messi lofted in. Good read, needed to be. Mbappe. Now it's Haaland. Chance here to counter. Now it's Mbappe. And he welcomes it in. Shapes to shoot! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And they are disappearing out of sight. There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Well, for me, you can't fault the keeper there. The effort went in at the widest possible point off the upright. Nothing he could do.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy. And they've got rid. comes under pressure and it's come loose. And he's in on goal. Oh, shooting chance! And it's in! They are gorging themselves here on a seriously gorgeous scoreline.
Oh, he did so well to hold his run and stay on side, Peter. That was really clever.
After 64 minutes is
Barcelona
13,
are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
Oh, played through for the wide man. He's found a way through, and that's played in low, and that is expertly dealt with. Bellingham making a dash for it. An instinctive delivery. De Rossi. Haaland, chance! And that's in! And this is getting ridiculous, borderline crazy.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
Barcelona, after 75
This is a
minutes,
gloriously greedy
number
performance.
18.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step.
Takes a shot! Against... And there's a goal!
Substitution for Barcelona, number 16, Daniele De Rossi. Coming on to replace him is number 15, Zielinski.
Zielinski. Haaland. And he is deftly away. Good ball, good take. He's got away. And the finish! And he's missed it.
What a fabulous run. OK, it didn't come off in the end, Peter, but that would surely spark some kind of response from those around him.
Substitution for Barcelona, number 14,
Well, the
Olise.
two coaches
Coming
are
on the
signalling
field
changes
is
here, both at the same
number
time.
13, Federico Valverde. Substitution in progress.
Alexander-Arnold ventures forward. Haaland! And into the grateful arms of the keeper. And the pass is intercepted. Mbappe. Always onto this.
Added minutes has been indicated.
Valverde. That is good alertness. And he's managed to get rid, and the counter is on. That's beautifully weighted. And that will be the final act. Well, this is a side which is purring, picture perfect to win. They will relish having pulverised what was put in front of them. It was a pulse. This is where they want to be, one small step away from greatness. Win today, and they will be up there amongst the elite. Some terrific scenes here in Barcelona. My goodness me, it's made even better by 100,000 supporters in full voice. We're up and running then. Barcelona need all the support they can get here. To say this is crucial would be to understate massively. Bellingham. Great chance! That's another chance! Goal! Barcelona! His joy, his goal! He steals the moment. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, you might think I'm being a bit harsh, Peter, but I just can't help the feeling that the keeper should have done a better job. Full stop.
Barcelona penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
They still can't get carried away. They haven't been promoted just yet.
Now it's Yamal, and it's made its way to him. Well, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Molina, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward. Neymar. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Threads one in. Oh, well played, that has snuffed out the danger. He's gone for goal! And no one is overly concerned about that.
Well, it was an ambitious attempt, but it'll keep the defence on its toes at least.
Barcelona have got it back and they'll have another go. Now it's Haaland. That's put paid to the danger. And here's Bellingham. Mbappe! And there's a goal. And this is getting better and better. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Barcelona are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
Yeah, and you have to say that
There's the shot! And he's stuck it away! Just one in it now! The game takes on a whole new complexion! Well, how's that for a class finish?
well, he simply had too much for the defence there, Peter. So quick off the mark, and once he got going, there was absolutely no stopping him.
A shift in momentum, perhaps.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
Now it's Mbappe. He can run onto that, and he's in on goal! And he has kicked it out somehow!
Look, when we talk about decision-making, there's a great example. Strong and decisive.
2 added minutes.
That's a look, and plays it forward. And this is Neymar. Neymar. Deftly out wide. And that brings the first half to a close. So engaging and still right on edge. Plenty of signs to suggest this will turn out to be a really good one. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides.
Well, I think the message from the manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how crucial the next goal will be.
Barcelona are leading 2-1, but things are very much in the balance here. Back on the way then.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Aimed beyond the defence. Now it's Diaz. Oh, great leap! Goal! They have come roaring back.
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
It was wonderfully efficient.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and read it perfectly.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. It's turning into quite a gem, this.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Neymar plays it short. Played towards the front line. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way.
The attendance
Bastoni
for this match was
can clear it away.
96,847.
Neymar really struggling to influence the game.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
Engages and forces him off the ball. Can he get it through?
Whatever happens, that's the...
Real chance! Goal! Barcelona! And they can dream again of a better life, of greater prestige. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Barcelona leading now. Dani Olmo. And here's Haaland. And again. This time surely. And a terrific save from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Substitution for Barcelona, number 11.
They've got a
Dani
healthy number
Olmo.
of very tall
Coming on the
targets to
field
pick out
is
from this corner.
Number 22, Bruno Fernandes.
And he can clear it away. Mbappe makes a move down the right. Delivery from Mbappe. And a header! Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
Well, the manager clearly has to react to this and tactically change what's happening. It's too easy for them to get in.
Neymar. Messi. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Neymar takes a shot! It's a loose ball.
Barcelona, surely...
Oh no, this does not look good. Crosses it in, and it's kept out by a stubborn defence. Yamal, the man with such great vision. And here's Haaland. He shifted it to the flank. And that's aimed into the middle. De Ketelaere is there, and he can get that clear.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
And this is Owen. Stood up well to him there.
4 added minutes has been
To
indicated.
a minimum of 4 minutes additional time. He's on it, can he get away? That's a lovely, delicate pass.
They want to be quick here, it's breakaway time.
Spread neatly. Decent chance! And that's a good finish. They have stolen level at the last. Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality.
And that is as far as it goes. Magic. What a magical football match. And genuine respect all round.